In our last class, we discussed the law of chemical combination, which were the law of conservation of mass, law of constant proportion, law of multiple proportion, and Gay-Lussac's law. Dalton, just after going through the law of combining this chemical combination, he put a theory which is known as Dalton theory of atomic theory of matter. According to him, the matter is the smallest particle, which is indivisible, right? Second is that the atom of same substance are identical in all respect, that is shape, size, mass, chemical properties, etc. Now, atom of same substance means if we take hydrogen, right? Now the atoms of it will be all identical in different respect. So when we say identical, that means they will have the same shape, same size, same mass, and they will show the same chemical properties, right? Then this third point is that atoms of different substance are different in all respect, that is shape, size, mass, chemical properties. Now the different substance, we can take the example here of any two different substance, right? It can be iron compared with the oxygen atom, right? So iron atoms will be of different shape, different size and different mass and will show different chemical properties. You know that's a matter. Whereas the oxygen atom, it will be also having the different shape, size, mass and chemical property with respect to the iron. Even we can take the two elements which are metals, they will be also having difference in these respect, right? Now, next point is that atom is the smallest particle that take part in a chemical reaction. So Dalton studied that and concluded that in a chemical reaction, whenever a chemical reaction takes place, right, the atom will be the smallest particle that will be involved in the chemical reaction. Right. So if it is we are checking example, hydrogen gas and chlorine gas reacting to form a HCl compound. Here at the atomic level, the reaction will take place. The hydrogen atom and the chlorine atom are going to combine. They are going to chemically react with one another to form the HCl. Now, the next is that atom of different elements combines with one another in a fixed number of ratio to form the compound atoms. Just I said earlier now, just the example of HCl only. Now, if a compound, Dalton also stated about the compound formation that whenever the compound is formed between the elements of different atoms of different substance, there will be always a fixed number ratio. Now, when a water has been formed, hydrogen and oxygen, these two are the elements whose atoms are going to combine to form water, but the ratio will be also fixed, right? So, if from the atomic level, we say it's a 2:1 part, that is two parts of hydrogen or two atoms of hydrogen are going to combine with one atom of oxygen to form the molecule. Next is to form the compound atom. Now this is there that he stated is one atom of H2 will be formed, right? Now we know that's the one molecule of H2 will be formed. Now the atoms can neither be created nor be destroyed. This is the, we can say, universally accepted fact that atom can neither be created, we can't break it down. According to him, the atom cannot be further broken down or we can say it cannot be created. We can't create any atom by ourselves and nor we can destroy it, right? So it is the indestructibility of matter. It's a law of indestructibility of matter, right? So Dalton gave these postulates or these main points. Now there are certain limitations of Dalton theory. So let's see, students, that what are the limitations of the Dalton atomic theory. Now the first is, he couldn't tell the structure of the atom. Though it stated the atomic theory, many points he have explained here, but then also it could not tell about the structure of atom. Now what is the structure here? Structure that where the protons, what the constituent particles of an atom. because according to him the atoms are indivisible. We can't break down, or atoms cannot be further divided. So he was not able to explain the structure of the atom. Second is, it could not explain that why the atoms of different elements combine with each other to form the compound or atom or molecules. He was not able to, though he said that a compound is formed between when the two atoms of different substance combines with one another, but he could not explain why the atoms are going to combine, right? What is the need of the atoms to get combined or to react with one another so that a compound has been formed? Next is, he could not explain the nature of forces that hold the atoms in a molecule. Now, in the ammonia molecule, NH3, what is the force which is holding the nitrogen atom and the three hydrogen atom to be in a molecule, or to form a compound? So he was not able to explain that what is the nature of force which will hold the different atoms together in a molecule. Now, it also failed to explain the Gay-Lussac's law of combining volume. Students, in the last class we have discussed the Gay-Lussac's law. Now, what it states that when we have got the gaseous reactant and gaseous product, right, they are going to react with one another, right, in the, we can say, a simple whole number ratio by volume. He was not able to explain the Gay-Lussac's law of combining volume. Next is, he didn't distinguish between atom and molecule. According to him, the atom is the smallest indivisible particle, and he was not able that what is the main difference between an atom and molecule. Okay, now this was the main, we can say, the limitation of the Dalton theory. Now after going through these, what is the atomic theory, about the Dalton atomic theory and the limitation of it. Now we will discuss in the modern atomic theory.